Alright, guess it's time to go visit our old school, old elementary school, and try and see if we can learn more about, the lookout girl. I still think we're a bit too, that we're getting a bit too obsessed with this, and that's not gonna lead anywhere good, but, let's see what we can do here. At least we got a cute girl with us to help us out, huh? Darn it. Oh, man. Anyway, thing is, I don't have a single yearbook from my elementary. Also walks next to me. That's the cute girl I was talking about. But hey, darn it. The distance between us seems just about the same as the distance between our desks in the classroom. Position-wise, too. She's walking to my right. You have one, though, right? Nah, that's fine. Yeah? Well, you put it that way. Give me the yearbook. Watch. She sounds a tad lonesome when she says the last part. Oh wow, he did. I thought he was gonna ask her to look. Like, I thought once she asked. I thought once she mentioned the lookout girl, he's been like, okay, let me see the yearbook. Never mind, I changed my mind. I thought it was gonna be like that. Oh man. Anyway, if you go down Yumemi Hill, then continue going straight ahead, the rotary before the station eventually comes into sight. Yeah, only vaguely though. I just gave some exposition about it in my head. Okay. If you head right, there should be a railroad crossing that gets you to the other side of the station. In line up to directionless, my memories... What? Directionless? Oh, hello? In line up to directions my memories hold also turns right. The railway separates Hibarigasaki into the seaward side. In the ridgeward side, where Hibari High is located, the latter is very hilly, while the former, where we're heading to right now, is relatively flat and level. Leaving the tasteful shopping district behind me, I walk on as the blowing sea breeze leads the way. When my memories are hazy, it seems like my body still remembers. Yeah, it's that good old muscle memory for you. Maybe it is thanks to Astro leading the way. That could also be a very strong possibility. Either way, I can literally feel through my feet that we are getting closer to our grade school. That's just exhaustion. Finally, our destination comes into sight. Nice. It's been a while for you as well? That's so. Do people do class reunions for like grade school? I don't know anybody who did, and well, if my like elementary schools, if either of my elementary schools, because I was in 2 of them, if either of mine did that, like, if they did do it, I certainly wasn't invited to them, so yeah. Nah, you don't have to. Wait, hold a minute. Shit. I missed that. Okay, there you go, sorry. I missed it because I was busy ranting about how I don't get invited to things. I mean, what? Anyway, yeah, okay, there we go. Give me that face. I wish she'd stop calling me Egghead. Is she still angry or what? On the one hand, sentimental. On the other hand, not so much. I can play both sides if I want it. You see, I actually don't remember all that much about it. If I had to describe it, I'd say it's like my body remembers, but my mind isn't quite able to keep up. If someone told me this was where you attended elementary, I'd think, oh, okay. But I feel like if someone instead told me it wasn't, I'd also just accept it within, oh, okay. That's me. That's me with a lot of sayings.
学校が嫌いだったの?
What makes you ask?
嫌いだったから思い出したくないのかなって。
No, it's nothing like that. I mean, I didn't have anything against coming to school and going to class.
クラスは嫌いだったの?
I don't think I hated our class either.
ようちゃんは
Her voice has a bit of a lonesome vibe about
よう
it.
ちゃんは学校に興味がなかったんだね。
I didn't hate school or anything. However, it was the kind of thing where if you asked me instead if I liked it, I wouldn't be able to say yes. I neither really liked it nor hated it. I neither liked nor hated the class also was also a part of.
ようちゃんは展望台の方が大切だったんだね。
The visitor's entrance has a reception window. Also tells the clerk that she is a graduate, and he then asks her what her business is today. Also gives him a polite explanation while mixing in some lies as well. If she gave him the true reason, namely that we're looking for someone, since all that be cause for suspicion. Also his exclamation is still carrying on. I am absolutely listening to it behind her. Say, Kogasaka You. Elementary school didn't mean a damn thing to you, so why is it you claim you love Hibarigasaki? Is it because of the lookout girl? Either way, I have this feeling that all my questions will be answered upon seeing her. I still think Mare is just a lookout girl. I'm not even sure if they want us to if they want us to not even suspect that, and if they want us to know that, and that's why it seems so obvious, or if it's just a red herring, maybe someone else actually is a lookout girl. I don't know, but I'm still betting on Mare, because come on now. Just makes the most sense. Thanks for today.
そんなの。
You live in the shopping district, right? Guess that means we'll have to say bye here. See you at school tomorrow, Asaho. The moment I turned around to leave, Asaho uttered something.
ごめんなさい。
My body goes limp. Why are you apologizing to me? Because we couldn't find, the lookout girl? Look, it's no big deal. I mean it. To begin with, she only offered me a hand. It isn't her problem. That expression of hers, it really pains me to look at. The last thing I want is for her somber mood to spread to me. Even if I pass off as telling me of her stolen face, that only regret awaits me if I give up. I can't say I am immune to crumbling. I start to tell myself it was all a pointless effort, that the outcome I'm hoping for doesn't exist within this situation. To sum up the outcome of our visit, the lookout girl isn't in any of the grade school yearbooks. Yeah, I figured as much, considering we just skipped all of that. The clerk showed us to the library and got us the yearbooks. Considering the generations, it was possible to limit the search to fewer than 10 yearbooks, so it didn't take that long to look through them. I could confidently claim that I went through each and every one of them, and checked them with a good degree of thoroughness. Yet I wasn't able to find any girl that could have been her. Of course, that totally threw me out of whack. In Hibarigasaki, elementary schools operate under a district system. It isn't like Hibari High where you have the choice to enroll or not. As long as you live in that school's district, you'll be enrolled there without exception. And just like me, she went to the lookout by foot. If you also take the slopes of Yumemi Hill into account, it would be downright unimaginable for a kid to get there by foot if they didn't live nearby. But she simply had to have been living in my neighborhood. Taking that into account, there's no doubt in my mind that she attended that elementary school. And why isn't she in the yearbooks? Hello? Hello? The flip? Oh no. Yet, despite all that, there was no trace of her in any of the yearbooks. Are you a ghost? Mare's a soul reaper, so now it's looking even more like it's Mare. The only question I can think of now is, why? Accordingly, There's only one possible explanation that fits. Namely, that she transferred away, just the same as myself. Oh yeah, that would make sense too. Because she moved away before her graduation, she never made it into any yearbook. Which means she's not here? The chances of me seeing her now, taking that into account, are slim to none. Even if I have her name with me, that will still do nothing to change those odds. If you have no sort of contact information regarding a person, it's essentially impossible to trace their whereabouts. They could be living literally anywhere in the world for all you know. The strength of my body leaves me. Upon hitting that realization, the sole strand of tension I had preserved after parting with Astro crumbles to nothingness. Only force of habit keeps my feet moving onward. Trekking the steep slope. What? What the fuck did I just say? Trekking the steep slope of Yumemi Hill, dyed orange, feels like nothing but a chore to me now. Setsuna? What you doing? Were you waiting for me? Hello? Setsuna senpai is there, standing in front of the fence. Maybe. With an age attitude. No. Setsuna senpai throws a sidelong glance past the fence. I can't even muster the energy to answer. Setsuna senpai then walks away, into the woods stretching out to the side of the road. To be honest, my coming here right now is probably just a form of solace so I can escape reality. My reason for coming here is indeed to wait for her. However, in reality, all that will ultimately amount to is meeting Mare and engaging in pointless, pseudo-philosophical discussions with her. I should be fully painfully aware of it by now. We might not even get to meet Mare at this point, because again, she said not to open our eyes when she reaped our nightmare, and we opened our eyes while she was doing her job, so I don't think we're even going to see her at this point, just saying. So, is it because I can't bring myself to face that reality that I obstinately made my way here? Am I so averse to this reality that's telling me I have no hopes of seeing her ever again, that I want to indulge myself in the sweet memories I do still have of her? The sun has lowered beyond the horizon. The twinkling lights scattered throughout the town that unfolds beneath my eyes shine ever so brightly. They don't dare concede to the starlight pouring down from the starry sky above. Although, if the sky had been clear, the starlight would have undoubtedly prevailed. Throughout this whole day, the sky has been partially clouded. Clouds populate the night sky. The stars themselves are still visible to some extent. However, the starlight they're giving off is unreliably labile. Mare, you're still here. I can still see you again? Even though I opened my eyes? Yes. At least I do get to have some sort of solace. Thank you, Mare, for showing up again. So can we talk about that thing when you took the lookout girl's name from me? Can you give it back? Similar to the starlight, Mare's figure too reflects as somewhat labile. No, I'm alright. Hell if I know. You're a dudhead, big meanie. McDumb face? Dummy dumb McDumb face, as Chinami would say. I won't deny it. Not even a day ago, I was so eager to ask Mare all the questions that were on my mind. Yet here I am, listless and lifeless. Something, yeah. No. 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 Yo, I'm pretty sure it I'm pretty sure that has at least a little bit to do with it. Probably like 80%, honestly, I'd say.
私を恨んでるんじゃないの？
Maybe I am, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
どっちなの？
Both, I guess?
どういうことなの？
See, there was this person I really care about. I talk our relationship up a lot, but it's not like I had a crush on her or anything. I've never experienced my first love. Even so, to me, that girl was someone nobody could ever replace. And now it seems like she might be lost to me forever. For a moment, silence pervades the air.
So.
Yeah.
だから、あなたは悲しいの？
Yeah.
だからあなたは、
Oh no.
そんなにも、悪夢に苦しむの？
Did she just go away? I feel like I hear those words from her. However, Mare has disappeared. Even though the weak, labile starlight hasn't been hidden by the clouds yet. Maybe it's because of the footsteps? Hello? Who's that? I turned around to spot Asa, whom I fully expected had gone home. Oh, it's Asa.
星がこんなに近くに見える。
Huh? Hello? Asa, nice to see you. Oh. I see panties. Also thighs. Also belly button. Man, I know they're playing a really emotional soundtrack right now, but I'm sorry. I just couldn't help it. Anyway, hello? Oh. Okay, I keep forgetting how to, here we go. My bad. Okay, anyway. Literally moments ago, the night sky was veiled in clouds. And the next thing I know, that veil has been lifted, and the stars begin to display brightness.
手を伸ばせば掴み取れそう。背伸びをすれば潜れそう。見てるだけでもう溺れそう。
What? To look out of my memories, I would believe you would one day be able to seize those stars with her own hands.
こんな場所、Hibarigasakiにあったんだ。
Also expressed both of her arms while uttering that in sheer awe. In my eyes, her figure gives me the impression that she is ready to catch shooting stars in the palms of her hands were they to fall. Why are you...
だってようちゃん、坂を登っていくんだもん。てっきり家に帰るのかと思ってたのに。だから、ようちゃんの後、つけてきちゃった。
Oh, Astro. She is talking to me when she says that, though her eyes are so glued on the sky above it. Though her eyes are so glued on the sky above, it almost feels like she is talking to the stars.
知ってる？ようちゃん。
Sure.
星がよく見える場所の条件って意外と難しいんだよ。都会だと人工の明かりが多くて夜空が見えづらい。そこに比べればひばりが崎の方が確かにずっと見えやすい。でもひばりが崎だって人工の明かりがないわけじゃないし、問題になるのは郊外ばかりじゃない。近くに水場があったりすると霧やもやが出て星の光を遮ることがあるんだよ。だからここは素敵な場所だって、こんなにも見渡せる。360度全部両手に掴みきれないくらいたくさん。
Aso's voice resounds for the perfectly clear night sky.
私この場所大好きだよ。
High up in the eastern sky, the magnificent summer triangle slowly turns its course. The Northern Cross, that consists of the brightest stars in Cygnus, swims through the Milky Way, dividing it in two. And of course, there's no forgetting Scorpio, which peeks itself out from the southern horizon, revealing the first magnitude star. and Taurus, famous for its bright red color.
私はね、星が大好きなんだから。
The curving, deep black silhouette of the harbor, the surface of the waterway off which the town's light reflects, the dazzling beauty of the stars that fill out the sky's canvas. This place showcases all that in its full extravagance. It just makes me want to boast and shout out. Well, what do you say? This place is so fantastic. It's like you're in another world, right?
双眼鏡持ってくればよかったな。
Hey, binoculars, what about your telescope? Just saying. Why not your telescope? Yeah.
私の望遠鏡は部室に置いてあるから。それに結構重いんだよ、望遠鏡って。言ったと思うけど。
I mean, okay, fair enough.
だから外に持ち運ぶのは大抵双眼鏡。観測するときブレないように三脚も一緒にね。
Fair enough. I just thought about the telescope personally, but, you know, you do you.
あとは製図に懐中電灯、方位磁石。今の時期だと飲み物とタオルと。
Also laughed.
だけどね、いいんだ。
Okay.
今夜は必要ないって思うんだ。
Could see them all perfectly.
肉眼で見える星が8000個あるって言われてる。
Dang, shit, dude.
そのうち一晩に見える星はその約半分の3500個。私多分その星全部をこの目に映してるよ。
Asa's widened eyes are filled with numerous
りょ
lights.
うちゃんの言葉信じられる。肉眼でも天体観測してたんだって信じられる。展望台の彼女さんのこと大事にしてるんだって信じられる。
That's so?
うん。
Hey, also?
うん？
I think I'll join the Astro Circle.
そっか。
Yes. Yes, I'm joining the Astro Circle. Circle. Yeah.
展望台の彼女さんを待つために
Yeah.
この素敵な展望台で待つために
Yep. Yeah. And so, while looking up at the same starry sky I saw on that day,
じゃあ待てばいいよ。ヒバリガサキの星空を眺めながら待てばいいよ。
yeah, like the book told us to do, just wait.
焦らなくてもきっと出会える。その人も私たちと同じで星が好きなんだったら絶対出会える。りょうちゃんは私たちと一緒に天体観測すればいいんだよ。そうすれば思い出の人と出会うことができるんだよ。
Nice, dear, freaking nice. On that early summer night, also says words to me which resonate deep within my heart. Thereupon, I hope that I'll be able to meet the girl whose name I've forgotten again is rekindled, due to the girl next to me, who has remembered me all this time.
ようこそ我がテンクルに新入部員さん。
Sweetness, dude, freaking sweetness. Yeah, I'm a member of the Astro Circle. And now it's the next day, July 11th. That was July 10th, right? I think it was.
お兄ちゃんお兄ちゃんお兄ちゃん。
You know what I mean? Stop shouting at the top of your lungs this early in the morning, woman. I can hear you just fine.
だってね、今日は7度目の正直でようやく早起きできたのに、世話用のチラ見専用コウサギタオルがどこにも見当たらないんだよ。
Did you forget? You said you had a stomach ache from eating too much ice cream last night and went to sleep using that towel in place of a belly band.
あ、そういえば。
Chinami, darn it. Chinami flips up the bottom of her pajama shirt. Her belly button is in plain sight along with a bit of underboob. Oh, hot.
ないよ。
Look, girl, don't lift up your shirt in front of me.
エッチ。
What? What? You lift it up? It's not my fault. You wish. I'd actually pay you to keep your short down. I highly doubt it is. That was just preposterous. I say so not sincerely, but instead gentlemanly. This gentleman technique is practically foolproof. Maybe I feel bad about you being a dunce and lifting your shirt up in front of me. Ever think of that? I rip it to shreds. Starting to weak lol. Guess I'll make breakfast now. How many of these do you freaking have, woman? The fuck? How much time do you have in your hands? And what in the world is she fantasizing about? No, never. Never. Oh, neat. Oh, neat. This egg has 2 yolks. Sorry guys, I had to cough. You like yours half done, right? Remember you said the texture fits nicely with mayonnaise. Says you. Look what I got here, Chinami. Mayonnaise, your favorite. Yes. Suck on that and keep quiet. Maybe, but I put too much oil into the frying pan. The yolk got hard. Whatever. You weren't saying that when you were sucking on like 4 different tubes of mayonnaise at freaking Astro's maid cafe. Just saying. Also, I like how I'm just making the eggs. I like how I'm using her going on a rant to just make the breakfast anyway. Alright, and it's dished up. Sure looks good, yep. Yeah, that was the point, Chinami. That was why I was doing that, in case you couldn't tell. Perfect timing. The toast's ready too, Chinami. You drink your coffee with 3 sugar cubes, right? Yeah, I get it. Chill out. Oh, but I do, dear Chinami. No, I was just trying to be nice. Of course. You're sad because your bunny tail disappeared, right? No. You're sad because you moved, right? Dude, weak lol. You're sad because you exited the room, right? Yeah, let's not joke about that. Look, it's just right here. I put a towel over Chinami's head. Found it on the bathroom floor. Didn't you get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom? You must have dropped it then. Oh, Chinami. She's adorable. Sorry about that. I should have told you sooner. Chinami sits down while hugging her bunny tail. Aw, that's adorable. You aren't gonna wash your face? Chinami cheerfully stabs a fork into her sunny side up fried egg that I ended up frying hard. Uh-oh. As I'm locking the door, Chinami and Aoi-san exchange greetings in front of the entrance. Tiny Suzu. Although technically Chinami is the only one who gives a verbal greeting. Aoi-san only bows silently in return and just walks on without stopping. And Chinami chases after her. I think this makes it the third time I've run into Aoi-san like this. It seems she wasn't a moaning person, much akin to Chinami. Morning, Aoi-san! Hey, she said good morning to me. Sweetness. Early to bed, late to rise. Man, I'm more of a late to bed, late to rise kind of guy myself. Just saying. Isuzu! Calm down, woman. They're completely in sync, but the conversation is quite unlike what you'd expect friends to have. Do you sleep in often, Aoi-san? So you're the type who wants to get up early so you can relax and enjoy that serene morning? Same. Huh. Don't you like serenity? Chinami, no you don't. Suzu? Bestest BFF number 1. Chinami? Suzu? Oh my jeez. Oh my gosh, dude, their interactions are the best. Oh wow. Aoi-san's unmasked face has changed to bewilderment. Well, as you can see, she's quite the handful, but I'd really appreciate if you could be her friend. I'm just happily keeping watch on how your friendship evolves. First into her run as Chinami pulls her along by the hand. Aoi-san barely manages not to fall over. I also chase after that small bag and break into a run towards the school building. Dude, their interactions are amazing, dude. Hey, Asuho. It's time for me to go to the Astro Circle now? The moment afternoon homeroom ends, Asuho loudly proclaims to us. For some reason, Asuho's in awfully high spirits. Clubs? Astro Circle? Well, I sure know the answer you're hoping to hear. Club, or in our case, circle activities, right? Oh, so darn it. We should have a car club, that'd be amazing. They darn it, dude. These two though. Yeah. Each constellation goes with its own share of heavenly myths, after all.
Astro さんから聞いていますよ。小笠原さん、テンクルに入部するんですよね。
Darn right I am. Yeah, I'll be hanging out with you guys after school from now on. Asuka. Don't burst my eardrums, man. Well, I'll just somehow manage both of them at the same time. I don't want to join your occult club, dude. Only lunatics would do that. So, you know, I wonder, like, I'm curious. We know Astro is a member of the Astro Circle, right? We know Kasame is. And we know Setsuna is. But we also know they didn't have enough members for, like, to be recognized as an official club. But they said if I joined, then they would have enough members to be recognized as an official club. And I know that it's, like, usually it's 5. You need at least 5 members to have, like, an official club in Japan, right? That's what I've seen in different anime and visual novels. So usually, sometimes it's different, but for the most part, it's usually 5. So that means like they would have 4 members, right? I guess not including me now, of course. But so yeah, we have Astro, Kasame, and Setsuna. We've met all of them, but who's the other like 4th member we haven't met of the club yet? I'm curious. Oh, and if you want, I'll introduce my sister to you sometime soon. Turn it, Asuka. Maybe I jumped the gun. Giving Asuka the Moprido's own devices, we make for the Astro Circle's base of operations. Turn it, dude. Where's the Astro Circle's club room? It's not in the club building? Pretty sure they have a separate building near the gym that is used exclusively for clubs.
部室棟が使えるのは運動部だけなんです。文化部は基本的に特別教室を借りることになっているんですよ。文芸部は図書室、料理部は調理実習室って感じでね。
The literature club. Reminds me of that terrible game. Doki Doki Literature Club. That's a stupid freaking game. People's reactions to it are hilarious, though. In the Astro Circle? Astro and Kasame saw an exchange of glances before both throwing up a sardonic grin.
本来、同好会レベルの部活は部室を持つことを許されていないんですけど。そこはそれ。テンクルはひばり校の伝統ある天文部が前身だからね。
Oh, that's awesome. Sweet, dude.
部員数が足りなくなって、今は同好会となっていますが、部室はまだ健在なんですよ。
So basically, the Astro Circle's getting special treatment compared to the other circles?
そう言われると微妙なところなんですよね。先生の間では、テンクル擁護派と否定派に分かれているみたいですし。
Goodness gracious, ship, dude.
生徒会は、こももちゃんのせいで否定派になってるしね。
Well, Aso's gone into a huff now. I've actually been curious about this, but do you actually hate Hisakaki-san, Asaho?
ゆうちゃん、こももちゃんのこと知ってるんだ。
Barely, yeah. Well, the student council did bag searches yesterday, right? She and I talked a little then. But to be precise, we met when she talked to me on my first day, yeah. I don't know whether it was because she wanted to have me join the student council or what, but apparently she already knew who I was at the time.
こももちゃんは嫌いっていうか、テンクルを目の敵にしてる感じがするから。姉さん、星が嫌いなんです。だからテンクルも嫌いなんだと思います。
Why does she hate them so much?
小笠原さん、制作は悪趣味ですよ。
Okay. I suppose that means she has some circumstances she doesn't want others to know about.
私も理由は気になるけど、小雨ちゃんもこももちゃんも教えてくれないんだもん。実を言うと、 私も知らないんです。あ、そうなんだ。
What?
姉さん、私にも教えてくれませんから。だから、申し訳ないんですけど。
Well, you can hardly complain about someone's preferences. I mean, I doubt you want someone to criticize you for loving the stars, for instance.
そりゃあね。
So yeah, we can't criticize her for hating the stars either. Bruh. That's not even what it's about, though. She hates the stars, but she's also like being such a freaking like being so hard-headed about just not letting the Astro Circle survive because she hates the stars, but like also is criticizing her for doing that. Like not criticizing her because she hates the stars. She's criticizing her because she's affecting the Astro Circle. Like that's why also is mad at her and she hates what she's doing. It's not because of her preferences.
ようちゃん、テンクルの部員になったのに、こももちゃんの肩持つの？
Maybe I was wrong. No, don't get me wrong here.
私たちが活動できないのってこももちゃんのせいなのに。
Well, calm down. I just said I wasn't. All I mean is that if you want to persuade Hisakaki-san, there's also approaches that'll work under the premise that she hates stars. That I don't know. So darn it.
アスオさんを説得するには最後の詰めが足りませんでしたね。
Seems a little cruel to demand that of a new member to me.
いつかこももちゃんをギャフンって言わせてやるんだから。
That kind of sounds like something I'd like to see. Tentative. Weak lol.
はい、到着。ここがテンクルの部室だよ。
Alright, sweet, let's do it. The plate above me reads, Audio Visual Room. So the Astro Circles always use this room?
うん。部から同好会にランクダウンした時、この視聴覚室を使いたいっていう他の部がたくさん出てきたらしいんだけどね。特に映画研究部が熱心だったと聞いていますよ。視聴覚室には大型スクリーンがありますからね。実際英検に取られてもおかしくない状況だったんだって。伝統ある部って言っても時代の流れには勝てないって感じで。
But in the end, the club room lasted, huh?
うん。その頃は部長の岡泉先輩が1年生の時で、部員も岡泉先輩だけだったらしいんだけど。
Okay, Zumi, huh? Is that the last member we haven't met yet?
その岡泉先輩が頑張ってくれたんですよ。部室を守ってくれたんです。
Oh, it's a guy, alright.
テ
Neat.
ンクルの武勇伝になってるよね。はい、厚労省です。私ならノーベル天文学賞をあげちゃうな。
Nobel Prize. Judging by what the two of them said about him, that president must have been an astronomy fan of at least Astro's caliber.
覗き窓から明かりが見えますから、もう岡泉先輩が来ているようですね。ようちゃん、岡泉先輩に失礼のないようにね。テンクルの命の恩人なんだから。
I won't as long as he's not a douche. Got it. Gotta say, hearing that makes me a little nervous.
それじゃあ、ちゃんと私についてくるんだよ。
Putting on a leader-esque vibe also opens the door of the club room.
おはようございます。おはようございます。
Following Aso's cheerful greeting, Kosame-san bows politely. I follow the two of them inside and take a quick look around the room. The first thing my eyes notice is, naturally, the large projection screen. It looks like a huge white wall on the right side. Near that, there was a small whiteboard, and on the lectern in front of that are a microphone and some other devices installed. To the left of the room, there are well-organized rows of long tables and chairs stretching out.
やあ、お二人さん。今日は部活に参加かい?
Oh, neat. He has a sprite. Chip, dude. Lots of sprites in this game. I love it. It's cool. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the president, right? A slender guy that had been sitting on the chair in front of the lectern stands up after noticing us.
はい昨日は休んでしまってすみません。
いや、テンクルは実質活動していないようなものだからね。謝ることはないよ。
先輩暇じゃなかったかなって。
小雨くんとまったりお茶を飲んで過ごしていたよ。
まったりしすぎてとろけそうでした。
前に借りた DVD も見終わってしまったからね。また新しいのを借りてこないとな。
先輩映画鑑賞もいいけど私たちは伝統あるテンクル部員なんですよ。
なんだい突然。アスホくんだって夏の新作見たいって息湧いてたじゃないか。
そんな過去の私はゴミ箱にポイしてください。今の私は一味も二味も違うんです。
Come down, also. Saying so, also moves to the side and spreads out her arms, presenting myself, who has been silently standing behind her.
じゃーん見てください。この人に注目してください。穴が開くまで見つめてください。
Please no, I'm about to die of embarrassment already.
小笠坂さん回れ右をしないでください。
Don't introduce me like I'm some exotic animal.
君は誰だい?
My name is Kogasaka You. I just transferred to the school this Monday. It's a pleasure to meet you. I go for polite self-introduction.
こっちはテンクルの部長岡泉春人先輩だよ。
Alright, Haruto, that's way easier to say. Darn it. Okaizumi is wearing a questioning look on his face.
転入生くんが一体テンクルに何の用だい?
Man. His name tag is Okaizumi too. Guess we'll have to get used to saying that, huh? At that point, something suddenly occurs to Okaizumi-senpai.
まさかこの物質を英検の奴らに売り渡そうと画策する生徒会の差し金?
No.
いえ、ようちゃんは転入生ですって。自分でも転入生くんって呼んでたじゃないですか。
転入生の皮をかぶったスパイなのかも。
生徒会の皆さんはそんな回りくどい方法を取るくらいなら正面から攻撃してくると思いますよ。
生徒会の方針が変わったのかも。
姉さんはそんな姑息な手は使いませんよ。
久垣くんの性格が変わったのかも。
This guy is really paranoid, huh?
先輩この物質を守ったのは他ならぬ先輩なんですからもっと自信を持ってください。
Tentative.
いや、あの頃の僕はおかしかったんだ。口を開けばシュプレヒコール、道を歩けばデモ行進、スローガンの最後には漢字でよろしくと書いてあった。
So he did it on accident? What? Hello?
それ書いたの自分ですよね。
僕であって僕じゃない。あの頃の僕には視聴性が見えていたが、今の僕には夜空を探しても見つけられないのだから。
Death Omen Star? Isn't that from some anime? I don't really get it, but anyhow. What exactly does it mean for me and my standing that I've become basically non-existent here after my self-introduction?
たまに弱気になっちゃうそんな先輩のために朗報です。じゃーん
Enough of the staggy way of introducing me, please. Stagey way of introducing me, please. My
名前
bad.
は小笠坂よ。学年は2年生、性別は男。そしてなんと本日よりテンクルの新しい部員となります。
His freaking face, though. Okay, Zumi-senpai's eyes instantaneously widen to their absolute maximum. Dude, that was hilarious. Oh, where'd he go? He zestfully jumps onto the table and thrusts his fist high up into the air. Alrighty then. Oh my god, what kind of drugs is this guy on?
先輩がそうになってしまいました。
He has a berserk mode?
刺激が強すぎたかな。
I'm scared. Help. Unlike me, the other two aren't the least bit surprised.
部長として歓迎するよ。新入部員の小笠坂陽くん。
Okay. I fearfully shake hands with him. I feel extremely threatened right now. Also help. He stares at me with the eyes of a predator stalking his prey. So I'm just gonna leave now? I'll make an effort not to ever draw near this guy until doomsday arrives. What is wrong with him? Also passes him a puzzle ring. What? What? Why is he panting? Okay, Super Senpai with bloodshot eyes immerses himself in fiddling with the puzzle ring. Why is he like this? Okay. Yeah, I get a very good understanding of the fact that the Prez is treated like a wild animal. You sure? Okay, if you say so. There's this thing that says there was a fine line between genius and insanity. I've now found living evidence of that. Okay, Zume-senpai, curled up in a corner of the room, is repeatedly solving the puzzle ring, only to reset it and solve it all over again. Yeah, that's what I figured, because you mentioned that before. Well, that was implied, that there were 4 members. But yeah. Setsuna-senpai isn't present. She's apparently only a paper member, so I suppose she won't be showing up today. That telescope is your own, right? I saw what seems to be the door in question near the whiteboard. I've heard those come with quite the price tags. Equatorial mount? Auto tracking. These terms are being thrown around and I have no clue what they mean. Just curious, but how much would a 30cm one cost? What? That much? Also, his passion for astronomy never ceases to amaze me. Dang, ship dude. Also, his eyes are sparkling. Wait one sec, sorry. It's raining, so I kind of missed this. And hopefully you don't hear the rain. It's really loud though, but hopefully it's not too distracting. Anyway, give me one sec. I really wish I could have seen that before they got rid of it. I imagine it must have been just as amazing as a real observatory. Okay, there you go. My bad. Anyway, Oh geez, yeah, it's loud. Man, the rain is really loud. I hope you guys lose aren't too distracted by that. The rooftop is off limits for students, right? On top of my head, I guess it's because the astronomy club's decayed over the years, or is there some other reason?
言いたいって。りょうちゃんもれっきとしたテンクル部員なんだから、言葉は慎んでほしいな。
Well, sorry about that.
小ヶ坂さんは事実を述べただけで悪意はなかったと思いますよ。わかってるけど。屋上の立ち入りが禁止されているのは天体望遠鏡を廃棄処分したのがきっかけだったと聞いていますから、小ヶ坂さんの言葉は当たっているかもしれませんね。禁止にしたのは生徒会なんだよね。風紀がどうとかの理由で先生方に申請して許可されちゃったみたいなんだ。
And that's why you see the student council as our enemies?
そうだよ。ラスボスはこももちゃん。
The final boss.
テンクル反対派の先頭に立ってますからね。
And I chatted if he's Sakaki-san. You talk like they weren't taking any. Darn it. You talk like they weren't taking hard measures to maintain discipline because they like it either.
だとしても屋上の使用許可くれないんじゃ一緒だよ。私は別に風紀乱すつもりないのに。姉さんはテンクルに対しては市場を挟んでいる嫌いがありますから、麻生さんが怒るのももっともかもしれません。そう思うなら小雨ちゃんもこももちゃんのこと説得してよ。
So.
私は姉さんの味方でもありますから。いつもそれなんだから。
A form of sisterly love. A form of sisterly love, I suppose.
だからね、テン君の部員が増えて部活として認可されれば、また屋上の使用許可がもらえるはずなんだよ。サークルと部活では説得力が違いますからね。
Once we have permission, we can resume our activities on the rooftop, huh? Just wondering, but does it absolutely have to be the rooftop? Like, maybe we could use a courtyard, for instance.
中庭じゃ校舎が邪魔でうまく夜空が見えないもん。
Well then, simply some other place that offers a good unbroken view. Like the lookout. At that point, a place that meets that criteria comes to mind. Yep. What about Hibarigasaki's lookout? There's nothing that blocks the sky there, so I think it'd be perfect for stargazing.
ですけど、あそこも屋上と同じで立ち入り禁止ですよ。
Fup it. Right. I tend to forget about that fact. Lol, darn it, dude. Probably because I keep going there and ignoring the fact that I'm not supposed to. Because fup it. It's pretty easy to get inside, so wouldn't it work if we use it secretly? Nudge, nudge.
生徒会に見つかったら、それを理由にテンクルを廃部にすると思いますよ。
Ah, shit, she's right. It seems that Kosame-san is against the idea, and I can't really fault her reasoning, yeah.
小ヶ坂さん、子供の頃に展望台で遊んでたって言っていましたよね。
Yeah, back then you could freely enter it. Do you know why they closed it off? Kosame-san's expression clouds over.
昔、あそこで人身事故が起こったそうです。それが原因と聞いていますよ。
Oh, alright. Interesting. An accident? Like, what kind of accident? Kosame-san shakes her head, telling me she knows nothing more. Oh, dang. Aso doesn't react at all. Or rather, she hasn't been participating in the conversation for a while. Asuho? What's wrong?
ようちゃんはいいのかなって。
With what exactly?
テンクルが展望台使うことだよ。大切な思い出の場所なんでしょ。
She's worried about that? Well, yeah, it is. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to be mad if anyone else steps foot in it. I mean, Mare, for example, also comes there quite frequently. In fact, I'd rather people visited it so that I could ask them whether they'd happen to see the lookout girl. Come to think of it, I suppose it is also because the lookout became off limits that I can't see the lookout girl there. What's bothering you?
なんでも
She waves her hand in front of her.
ようちゃんがいいんだったら展望台使わせてもらおっかな。フェンスも簡単に越えられたし。
But Komomo still made not Komomo, but Kosame still made a very good point though.
肉眼であんななんだから望遠鏡で覗いちゃったら私そのままあの一夜を過ごしちゃうかも。
Hearing her say "sweet night" with a rap tone sets me in a strange mood. Oh no.
それでやっとトランプ部から卒業できるよ。
The card club.
できません。あそこは立ち入り禁止だって麻生さんも知っているじゃないですか。
Yeah.
夜だったら誰にもバレないよ。夜だからこそ危険なんじゃないですか。あそこはあまり整備されていませんから足を踏み外したら街まで転がり落ちてしまいますよ。小雨ちゃん心配そうなんだから。
I mean, she brings up some pretty sound reasoning though.
麻生さんが楽天的すぎるんです。
I mean, Kosame's making sense though.
じゃあこの3人で多数決取る？テンクルが
Oh shit.
それは卑怯です。
One sec. Here you go. Go again also.
じゃあこの3人で多数決取る？
Alright, there you
テン
go.
クルが展望台使うかぞ。じゃあこの3人で多数決取る？テンクルが展望台使うかどうか。
Alright, there you go. My bad. Anyway,
卑怯じゃないよ。人間的だもん。ね、ようちゃん。
well, I mean, technically, no politics. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Kosame-san's against it. I guess I'm against it as well.
なんで裏切ってるんだよ。
僕も反対だね。
Oh, hey, he's back.
いつの間に復活してるんですか。
Weak lol. Didn't you say it yourself? Well, gather members, have the Astro Circle be recognized as an official club, and get the permission to use the rooftop fair and square, right?
それはそうだけど。
今日のテンクルの活動予定はトランプだったね。明日は DVD 鑑賞で、明後日はまたトランプで。
一刻も早くこの不毛な環境から脱却したいんだよ。
So we still don't have enough members then, huh? Even though we have 5? So I guess maybe we could get Chinami and Isuzu, have them join us. Would that be enough? That's 7. Is that good enough? Is that enough members? I don't know how many we need.
では花札にしますか。この現状に満足できる小雨ちゃんがある意味羨ましいよ。
From my perspective, it really looks like she is teasing also.
麻生さん、せっかく小ヶ坂さんが入部してくれたんですから、頑張ってあと1人部員を集めたらいいじゃないですか。
Alright, one more. Cool, so we needed 6. Interesting. Maybe I can't get Chinami or Isuzu. Maybe both, Do one up. My bad. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. Anyway, also has a solemn look on her face, but she ultimately
小
nods.
雨ちゃんもちゃんと協力してね。もちろんです。
So, just one more member and we'll become a club?
そうだよ。だからほんと、ようちゃんには感謝だよ。
だけど1学期も終わる今、ほとんどの生徒はすでに部活に所属しているし、帰宅部の生徒だって趣味や勉強で忙しいだろうし。
もう、さっきはちょっと引くほど喜んでたのに、先輩ってばすぐ弱気になっちゃうんですから。
そうは言うけどね、アスホ君。
失礼します。
Hello? At the same time that I hear that voice and a knock on the door, the clubroom door slides open.
こんにちは、テンクルの皆さん。
Oh no, it's Komomo. Darn it. He's Sakaki-san, visibly ill-humored, is standing there.
誰かと思ったら。
Oh, so done. She probably got so excited, it's like, oh, it's just her. It only takes the blink of an eye for Aso's expression to turn into a scowl.
今日も仲良くジメジメトランプでもしてたのかしら。
Flippin' ain't heard it.
何の用だよ。勝手に入ってこないでよ。ちゃんとノックをしたし、声もかけたわよ。同時に扉開けてたら意味ないじゃない。アスホさん、どう
I mean, Aso's right though. I hate when people do that. It's the most irritating thing ever when people do that stupid freaking shit. So no, that'll go off. She deserves it.
小雨、あなたもいつまでトランプ愛好サークル、略してトラクルに所属してるの？変な名前つけないでよ。姉さん、なんで反対されようと、私はこのトラクルが大好きなんです。
Kusame did it.
トラクルが映っちゃってるよ、小雨ちゃん。
Lol.
今花クルにしますか？私には小雨ちゃんの本心がいつまで経ってもわからないよ。
Trying to do. They sure seem to be having fun of this. Hisakaki-san? Didn't you come in here in the first place because you need something?
その前に、なぜあなたがここにいるのよ。
I'm a member of the club now. You got a problem? Huh? She glares at me. What? Got a problem with it?
このテンプルに入ったわけじゃないでしょうね。小ヶ坂よ。
I did deal with it. Using my full name feels kind of weird, so yeah, if you could use something else, please.
答えてくれる？小賀よ。
How is combining them any better?
昨日はよくも私をはめてくれたわね。青いちなみなんて生徒はこの学校にいないじゃない。
Oh, is that why she's mad at me? Is that why she's like not having my ship right now? Is that why she's mad at me? Cause she figured that out? Lol, dude. So that's why she's so mad at me, huh? Makes sense. Dude. That's why you came here?
そうじゃないけど。
ついに生徒会からの廃部通告が。
Is he crying?
先生、気を確かに持ってください。
Dang, dude, he's literally crying like a lot. Shit, dude.
そうですよ。部になるまであと一息なんだから。りょうちゃんが入部してくれたおかげで。
That's right. Also proclaims while purposely emphasizing the last part. Veins on Hisakaki's forehead become visible. I can only imagine how much that's ticked her off.
ちょっと、そこの子がよ。
Can we please not do this weird first last name thing? And why did your attitude towards me do a 180 over one night?
私を騙してテンクルなんかに入ったあなたが悪い。
Okay, well, deal with that. Second part, the first part's understandable. I don't blame her for that one. But the second part, deal with it. Like, I'll join whatever club I freaking want, woman. He turns away with folded arms.
ももちゃん、活動の邪魔だから用がないなら出て行ってほしいな。うるさい。それと私のこと名前で呼ばないで。
いくらお支払いすればお引き取り願えますでしょうか。
先輩、それは下手に出過ぎです。小ヶ坂君、正直に答えて、本当の本気で入部したの？
Yes. Yeah.
ふざけないで。
Woman? I'm not.
そもそもなんでこんなサークル崩れになんか入るのよ。
Why do you care so much? I do what I want. Dunno. Thought it'd be nice to do some stargazing, you know?
そんな生活態度じゃ生徒会には推薦できないわね。
I don't care. Well, jumping the gun a bit? I never said I wanted to get into the student council.
ふざ
Just
けない
saying.
で。
I'm not playing with you, woman. There was just no reasoning of her. Oh my gosh.
大体天体観測は風紀を乱す行為じゃないでしょ。
It doesn't.
深夜に外出するのは褒められた行為じゃないでしょ。
I'm not doing anything bad, though. We're old enough to wander outside at night if we want to. Just saying. Well, I mean, Isn't a person's own right to do what they want at whatever time of day? As long as it doesn't hurt anybody?
ふざけないで。
Also, can you slap her, please?
私たちが好きで活動するんだから、小桃ちゃんには関係ないじゃない。
I'm just kidding. Don't slap her, but man, do I want somebody to slap her.
あるわよ。私は今日あなたたちに最後の通告をしに来たんだから。
Hisakaki-san let out a snorting.
2学期になったらあなたたちのテンクルは廃部にします。
The way you said that was amazing.
先輩、どうぞ。
The instant Kosame passes Okizumi-senpai a puzzle ring, he calms down.
食べられるかと思ったわ。
Oh, if only. If freaking only. Seriously?
とにかくテンクルは廃部にするから。イライラする声出さないで。廃部って言われて、はいそうですかなんて言えるわけないでしょ。それを決めるのはあなたじゃなくて私たち生徒会だから。行動反対。いじめかっこ悪い。
Say no to tyranny.
正当な処置だから。姉さん、いくらなんでも急すぎませんか。これじゃあ納得できないのも無理がありません。急じゃないわ。定員の6人に達しなければテンクルは部にできないって何度も言っていたじゃない。でもサークルだったら許されるんでしょ。許されない。なんで。私が許さないから。
What?
行動反対。このままちゃんかっこ悪い。
Also.
うるさい。あなたたちがサークルのくせに視聴覚室を陣取ってるから他のサークルからクレームが山ほど届くのよ。自分らにも部室をよこせって。そんなのあるの。あるわよ。
See, that makes more sense than just her just being a freaking douche about it just because she doesn't want other people to do whatever they want.
私は聞いたことないよ。
Like telling me what, like, why you join the club? Like, I hate that you joined the club. Like, get over it. I'll join whatever club I want. Anyway,
生徒会に届いてるの。一体どこのサークルが騒いでいるんでしょう。主におかけんね。
Asuka!
あったこのバカバカバカ。
Hey, there's a McDumb face! You dumb, stupid McDumb face. Chinami says that too. Also, I guess Astro does too. We have thus identified the culprit. Man, club and social activities are really thriving here at Imari High.
人事みたいに言わないでよ、ようちゃん。
I honestly didn't mean it to come off like that, though. Say, Hisakaki?
ちょっとさん付けじゃなくなってるんだけど。
You're acting quickly, so I just figured, it'll be alright.
誰のせいだと思ってるの。
Your own? Because you're just unreasonable?
というよりツンと呼び捨てに因果関係はありませんよね。
So what I'd like to ask is, do I take it that the student council will be fine of letting the Astro Circle exist if we reach 6 members before the start of next semester?
そうね。正式な部だったら部室を上げても問題ないしクレームもなくなると思うから。
And all you gotta do is find one more member, and the whole problem is over and done with, also.
それができれば苦労しないよ。
I mean, I could think of one very easy option and one much more difficult option, so 2 options in general. Chinami is the easy one, obviously, and of course Isuzu is the very difficult one.
私の新入部員は まだ小笠原さん一人ですから、麻生さんに見せる気持ちも分かってあげてください。
Well, that's because you didn't have me, who has relationships with 2 other people. It seems that I've underestimated the gravity of the situation. Guess I might try to get Chinami in once I'm back home. Backtrack. Pretty sure I promised Asuka that I introduced her to him first. Yeah, we can get Chinami in.
それでなくても1学期はもう2週間もありませんから。
Oh, really? Oh shit, dang.
わずかな余命を最後の晩餐の用意で過ごすことね。
Has anyone ever told you that the role of a villain suits you really well?
何感心してるのよ。
Lol. That dude.
皆さん、せめてもう少し期間を延ばせませんか？伸ばせない。なんでだよ。私が決めたから。可愛い名前のくせになんでそんな横暴なんだよ。
What?
名前のこと触れないで。今すぐ廃部にされたいの？
That's an abuse of power.
姉さん。
All of a sudden, Kusami-san brings herself up to Hisakaki.
そんな風に怒ってばかりいないでください。
Hello? Yuri Wincest? Hello? Just gonna... Alrighty then. Anyway.
小雨。姉さんの美貌がこれ以上醜く歪むのは私耐えられません。顔近い。
Dude, look at Kosame's face right now, though. Like, you see her face, dude? The fuck?
私は姉さんの笑顔が好きなんです。
No, dude.
リボン、ほどかないで。
Kusame?
それ以上に私は姉さんの困った顔が好きなんです。
Hello?
さらにそれ以上に私は姉さんの切ない顔が大好きなんです。
Kusame, there's something you want to tell the rest of the class? The rest of the room? What exactly am I bearing witness to here? Alrighty then. Good. Oh jeez. Kusame, you alright? Hisakaki backs away from Kosame's side and hurriedly fixes her disheveled uniform with her bright red face. Yeah, okay then. But contrary to rewards, bliss is written all over her face. Kusame, the fuck is... Never mind. What was that just now? What? No, I just want to know what was going on. Oh no, that's not true at all. I utilized my gentleman technique. Oh, so I don't think she's buying it. Oh no. A reproachful gaze shoots my way. Thank you for pointing out the real issue here. Oh great, can't wait for that day. Having found out the Hackian line of some defeated and fleeing villain, Hisakaki heads towards the door. He took a picture of it? Well, with that, Hisakaki makes a U-turn, knocks Okizumi Senpai's cell phone out of his hands and crushes it under her foot. Yeah, it's gone. Also, you owe him a new phone now, because you can't just do that. And the second time, just in case somebody didn't hear the first time.
小雨、家に帰ったら覚えておきなさいよ。
What? You're gonna spank her and she's gonna like it or something? How am I supposed to take that? This time, Hisakaki really leaves.
僕の携帯が。
Yeah, she needs to get you a new one. Like, she should buy you a new one, straight up. It is snapped clean in two.
今のはさすがに先輩が悪い。
You still shouldn't break other people's technology. Or, well, technology. You still shouldn't break other people's stuff in general. If you do it, if you break it, you gotta pay for it. Agreed.
悪いです。
僕はただテンクルのためを思ってしただけなのに。
それでも先輩が悪い。
Someone needs to buy him a new phone. Agreed.
悪いです。
僕の味方はこの子だけさ。
The puzzle thing? Yeah, he goes back to filling with the puzzle ring. No, but seriously, Komomo needs to get him a new phone, like... Cause... Yeah, you can't just break someone's stuff and then just not pay for it and do something about it. Like, I don't know, get him a new phone and give him the money to get a new phone. We never did figure out what Hisakaki came here for, did we? Probably just to be an a-hole.
さん本人が言っていたじゃないですか。1学期中に部員を集めないと廃部にするって。要するに嫌がらせでしょ。
Yeah. Also appears to be liverish.
小雨ちゃんが撃退してくれなかったら、もっとネチネチ言ってたに違いないもん。
So she did that to fight her off? Back when also Hisakaki had to fight in front of the school gate, maybe she used the same method to clear up the situation?
姉さん、次にやってくるのはいつでしょう。
Kusame? Hello? Her eyes are sparkling. They look pretty much the same as Aso's do when she's talking about stars. I feel like I vaguely understand why Kusame-san is in this circle.
星が好きだからだよね。もちろんです。
Pretty sure that's not the reason.
あと一人集めなきゃか。
Want me to ask my sister?
ありがとう、ようちゃん。
Just don't come complaining to me if it doesn't work out. I also have to introduce her to Asuka first, after all.
ようちゃん、律儀だね。
Well, a promise is a promise.
頭でっかち。
Man, I kept telling her to stop calling me that.
アスホさん、今日の活動はどうしましょう。そうだね。ようちゃん、資料室見てみる？天体望遠鏡の他にも天文図鑑とか天球儀とかも置いてあるんだよ。
Alright, right
今日
on.
の活動はトランプの代わりに小ヶ坂さんの歓迎会ですね。
Okay then, I'll take you up on that.
ようちゃん、星座の神話とか詳しそうだし、いろいろお話ししたいな。
どうせ僕は弱気だし、ネクラだし、情緒不安定だし、部長の割に頼りないし。
Okay. See this shadow? Why is this shadow like this? Oh no. Is he the true final boss? Oh jeez. Okazuma-senpai alone remains curled up in a corner of the room, fiddling with the puzzle ring in his hands. Man. So yeah, I guess I'm an official member of the Astro Circle now. So that's awesome. And we just need one more member. So yeah, we just need one more member to officially become a club. So yeah, we needed 6 instead of 5, so that's interesting. For some reason, I feel like since we had to introduce Chinami to Asuka first, and they've like foreshadowed a lot of stuff about that, like that, and how they set that up, like really early on in the scene, like before we went to the club room. I feel like Chinami's gonna end up joining his occult circle instead of the Astro Circle, so we're gonna have to end up recruiting somebody else instead, probably Isuzu. And it's gonna be, like I said before, that's the really difficult option, so it's gonna be really hard to get her into it, but I'm sure he will eventually if it comes to that. But yeah, Komomo is a freaking a-hole and annoying. Still not as annoying as Ayaka from Kinkoi though. She's like the worst, man. Oh, hate Ayaka. Anyway. Yeah, and also I guess we could still see Mare again. Like she said, if we opened our eyes while she was like doing her like scythe thing, that we wouldn't be able to see her ever again. But we opened our eyes and then we saw her again, like this last night. So weird, but okay, I guess. But then again, it seemed like it was different than it usually was. Like she kind of just disappeared. Well, she always. But I mean, like you said, like it was really weird. Like it was like it kind of implied that she was never actually there, and like that Yo was hallucinating or something. I feel like that's what they're implying in that scene. So maybe we actually aren't seeing her still. It's hard to tell, but yeah. If we can, then I guess that thing that she said about never seeing us again was there some bullshit? I don't know. Yeah, either way, interesting. And yeah, Yo's finally decided to, just wait. Just wait it out until you can see the Lookout Girl again, thanks to Astro's help. So that's great. So now we're just gonna do what the book tells us, what the book was telling us to begin with. Just wait and see. So yeah, definitely can't wait to learn more about this whole mystery of the Lookout Girl and Mare and all that, and also get a final club member so we can become an official club. Yeah, I wonder when the routes start though. Like I'd assume it's like this is a long game, I think, but not super long, like 50 hours, right? I think on VNDB it says 30 to 50 hours, so. And I know there's like 7 routes in this game, so I feel like it'd take up like the route to be at least 5 hours. Like yeah, each route would be about 5 hours. Common route's probably 5 hours itself too. Probably 10 actually, yeah. I don't know how many hours I've had. I think I have like 8 to 9 hours in the common route right now. Going off the videos I've recorded, but yeah. So yeah, I think we might be nearing the end of it, maybe? The end of the common route, obviously, not the end of the game. Maybe like at least halfway through the common route, I feel. Yeah, I'm just really curious to see because I know this is a multiple, on VNDB one of the tags was multiple route mystery, so that's really cool. So I was just really curious how all the routes will tie into the overarching mystery and the narrative in it. There's so much stuff I'm excited about. So yeah. Definitely can't see what happens next, man.